In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to model a simple gear in Solidworks, step by step. This is a great beginner-friendly exercise if you're just getting comfortable with sketching, extruding, and using patterns in Solidworks. So let's jump right into it. The first thing we're going to do is select the top view, since that's going to give us the best angle to start our sketch. Once you're in the top view, go ahead and start a new sketch. We're going to draw two circles, both centered at the same origin point. The first circle is going to be 30 millimeters in diameter, and the second one is going to be 24 millimeters. These two circles are going to form the base body of our gear, so make sure they're nice and concentric before moving on. Now that we've got our circles sketched out, it's time to give them some depth. We're going to extrude both of them out to a length of 8 millimeters. This gives us a solid, flat, cylindrical body that we'll be building our gear teeth onto in the next few steps. With the base body done, it's time to move on to the trickier part, the grooves and the gear teeth. This is where the real gear shape starts to come together, so pay close attention here. We're going to start by drawing an initial line straight up to the top of our circle, and we'll set the length of that line to 20 millimeters. From that same topmost point, we're going to draw two more lines, one going out to each side, and we'll set the length of each of those to just 1 millimeter. This gives us the narrow tip of the tooth profile that we're building. Next, at the point where our vertical line intersects the circular body, we're going to draw two more lines, again, one on each side. This time, we'll set their length to 2.675 millimeters. Then, we'll connect the ends of those lines to the circumference of the circle, just like you see here on screen. This step defines the base width of each gear tooth, so take your time getting the geometry right. Once that's done, we're going to connect the 2 points on either end that touch the circumference line together, and then go ahead and delete any of the extra unnecessary lines we don't need anymore. This cleans up our sketch and leaves us with just the tooth profile we need. Now we'll connect the endpoints of the lines at the bottom to the lines at the top using an arc. Set the radius of that arc to 10 millimeters. This arc is what gives the tooth its smooth, rounded transition, and it's a key part of getting that realistic gear tooth shape. At this point, you've essentially created one complete gear tooth. But obviously, a real gear has teeth going all the way around it. So now we need to multiply this tooth around the entire body. To do that, click on the Linear Sketch Pattern drop-down up at the top, and from there, select the Circular Pattern option instead. Solidworks will automatically detect the center point that you want these teeth rotating around, since it's based on our circular sketch. From there, all you need to do is set the number of instances, and for this gear, we're going to use 12 teeth. Once your pattern is created and you can see all 12 teeth arranged evenly around the gear, it's time to turn that sketch into an actual solid feature. Go ahead and extrude the pattern out to the same height as the rest of the gear body, which, just like before, is 8 millimeters. Once that's extruded, your gear geometry is basically complete. The last step is just a bit of a finishing touch. We're going to change the appearance of the gear to make it look a little more presentable. Click on the Appearance icon up at the top of the screen, and from the material options, I'm going to go ahead and select a yellow color for this one. Feel free to pick whatever color works best for your project. And that's it. That's how you model a simple gear in Solidworks from start to finish.